The podcast you are listening to of Holmberg's Morning Sickness is brought to you by my friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meat, mesquite, repeat. Trust me on this one. You've had barbecue before, but you haven't had it this good. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale, ericsfamilybbq.com.
When was the last time you had really good Texas-style barbecue? Eric's Family Barbecue, the way it's supposed to taste. Always delicious, never rushed, and prepared to perfection. Eric's Family Barbecue uses only 100% fresh meat, slowly smoked over mesquite wood until it's juicy and delicious. We all know their brisket is the best, but have you tried their pulled pork, pork ribs, or rib tips? Amazing, and their sides are all house-made. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meat, mesquite, repeat. Make the trip. You won't be sorry. Go to ericsfamilybbq.com for more information.
Interesting conversation going on here off the air of the father of Diana Taurasi and her, what's that? She's married to a former player also, right?
Yeah, it'd be like 31 flavors, don't you think?
Yeah, you get to pick your dad.
Yeah.
Right? I'm sorry, Toledo. That's a thing.
I know.
You actually get to pick your father. If you're Diana Taurasi and her Penny something was her wife, she played as well. She used to play for the Mercury, and they welcomed their second child in the world. And I got questions, but you're not allowed to ask them. But I got questions.
Why aren't you allowed to ask?
It's too.
You're part of the game.
Look, I'm like
you can do that now.
You're part of the game.
Again, you have to pick your battles.
Do you?
I'm newly minted.
Oh.
I can't just go
need
charging into the rooms with questions. But
Just sashay right in there.
I could. I'd say, hey, I just question. Like, did you guys just go random, or did you pick a guy? Because when you got that kind of, like, if they'd pick DeAndre Ayton's seed, right? Like, you'd go give DeAndre Ayton, say, hey, I want some. Like, you'd want a real NBA player to finally like be part of the family, wouldn't you? Just go to some sperm bank as Diana Taurasi and her
And get random?
and just get some random dude. You want like some
I think you're
super baby.
You're vetting.
Sure. And you're like asking, you're hanging around Devin Booker and all these superstars like Mikal Bridges and like that's somebody. And you've already got the basketball gene in the mom. She likes it and plays some. And both moms. You go get DeAndre Ayton's thing and then have like a super baby.
We need to talk about Kevin, though. What if the kid's got no skills?
That would be that would be disappointing.
Oof.
You go all the way and DeAndre Ayton puts some in a cup for you and hands it over and you turkey baster that up into the WNBA couple and then they have that baby and it turns out to be terrible at basketball.
Be the next Wednesday's child.
Yeah, you give it up once you realize.
I can't. 6-footer on.
He's 6 feet tall. He's 7 years old and he can't go left. Oh, put him on Channel 12 on Wednesday.
Amazing with a bow, though.
I don't know that. Well, see again. The second angled when you said that. Yikes. Yeah, interesting. Well, congratulations to the Mercury for their win last night and Diana Taurasi for becoming a mother-father for the second time. I don't know which role you play. 2 moms. Good for you. That's the two in one house is better than one, I say. So good for them. I just want to know who the dad is. I want to know who the seed is.
I'm leaning towards Diana since her partner's having the baby.
No, Brady. The way it works is you need semen. Neither of them can do that.
She produces.
You think she's got both?
She produces.
All right. I can't.
We were past
deny
this.
that.
You're leaning towards Diana.
Yeah.
To be the figure of the father.
Yeah.
Metaphorically, yes. But I'm saying, how did this actually occur? Because that is a fact that you can't just make it with two ladies. That's just a thing. Sorry, everybody who wants the world to be different. That's just the way it is. So you have to go buy it or get it, and I'm wondering who the dad is. Because if I'm not against this, if I could load DeAndre Ayton or what's the dude for Roberts, your guy at the White Sox?
Oh, Luis Roberts.
Roberts. If I could 5-tool baby, then this kid's amazing for the wife. People don't know about him a lot yet, but wait until you get a load of this guy in a couple of years because he's going to be the best thing that ever happened to baseball. Watching him's amazing. The Alcantara or Al Jazeera. What's his name for the Rays? Rosarina. Yeah, that guy. I'd get his seed. If you could pick seed, I wouldn't be using mine. My bones, I got baby elephant man's disease. I'm 6 feet tall and I've got an average wang. I'm not putting that on him. One of the reasons I didn't want to have kids is because of my face. If I had a girl, that poor girl, the plastic surgery bills would be insane. You put an adorable, like, pretty woman and me and making a baby, and it comes out looking like me, oh, it's just nothing but trouble. this nose on a girl? I mean, ask my sister. It's been
Your sister's got the nose, too?
No, she's got... No.
No?
She's got a nose. And it isn't small, but it isn't mine.
Oh, okay.
It isn't this.
Dog's nose is fine.
She's got dog's hair, not his face. Although, again, from a distance, I'd have to squint to know which one is coming at me. If my sister and dog were walking at me at 100 yards, I wouldn't know.
In sunglasses.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
On a windy day?
Oh, God, on a windy day, I'm doomed because there might be dust, so it's even harder. You put me at 50 yards at that one. I'm like the lady in My Cousin Vinny that can't see through the screen. I'm like, I don't know. Two? The one on the left, I think, maybe? Nope, that's Dog, the bounty hunter. I'm like, God damn it, looks just like her from here. And that's not disparaging towards my sister. It's just a fact that at a good distance, those two look a lot alike. Nobody knows what my sister looks like. That's the same hair. It's really hard to... I think Dog's hair glows, though. It's more yellow. But it is the exact same style. Wow. Yeah.
Glowing is a good description. It does look like it's
His
glowing.
hair glows. And Dog's got a limp now, so maybe from it I could see that.
Does he?
He sprained his ankle looking for Brian Laundrie.
Of course he did.
Had to sit a couple plays out.
By the way,
Went back to Colorado.
what is Brian Laundrie, like 2 days away from being the all-time hide-and-seek leader? This is amazing, this
Oh,
guy's...
it's got to be up there. Is it a month yet? Hasn't been a month.
Nobody even knows where to look anymore. Like, there's no tips.
Oh, there's
Normally-
like four. There's like four areas. There.
Yeah, but they're all over.
That's what I mean.
Tennessee and Florida. I'm like, where is it?
Ohio, I
Yeah,
think.
nobody knows. That guy spotted him. At this point, it's going to be one of the, and those stories are great. When like 10 years from now, we catch him and he's tried to have a normal life, and his name's Carl now, and he works at...
Married.
Yeah,
Kids.
married, he's got a kid. He's a guide at like the Wyoming park where he did it.
Like we said, that other guy from Scottsdale that burned his family up and
Still
everything,
out there.
still out there 20 years
Robert,
ago. Robert something.
I don't remember his name. He blew up his house and drove
Yeah.
away, and I'll never forget that press conference. That guy that we're not catching him. This dude knows too much about being lost. He knows how to get lost. That press conference up in the Tonto Forest was harrowing. It's like, we'll try, but
Don't count on
I'm
it.
telling you right now, this dude knows how to stay lost. He's been trained to stay lost. It's an amazing story. It's terrible, but it's still. Anyway, so I'd like to know, I'd like that to be something that the WNBA moms would reveal. If they use some of the Sun seed to make that happen, we can build ourselves a Sun super team out of the seed of both WNBA and NBA players. I think it'd be a great idea.
NBA already supports the WNBA, so
Right.
maybe that's part of the deal.
That's exactly
You gotta
right.
throw down.
It's like, child support payments. Got to throw down some of your seed, make kids, so we can build a new Suns team 10 years, 20 years from now. We'll have an amazing squad. Just an idea, Brady. I'm an ideas guy. It's time now for the Brady Report. It's brought to you by our friends at Hooters. Hooters didn't even mention that they had WNBA on yesterday. It was Wings Day. That was more important. Today, week 6 of football. Got a good one tonight. Bucks and Eagles. I don't know what's going to happen. I think the Bucks will roll it, but we'll see. Hooters is your headquarters for that action. Stay up to date on your fantasy players and enjoy some football specials, including Mick Ultra Drafts and a full order of sliders. Not to mention, if you're a baseball fan, legendary baseball game tonight. You got yourself a hell of a game. Game 5, Giants-Dodgers. You can watch that at Hooters as well. And that is, it's amazing to think they've been playing for 120-plus years against each other. First time they've ever met in the playoffs because they spent so much time in the same division. You obviously wouldn't play each other in the playoffs. The very first time it's ever happened, and they're going 5 games, and it's coming down to tonight. And it's been a great series if you're a baseball fan. The games are long, but still pretty awesome. So head to Hooters and check that out, and then say thanks, Hooters, for the Brady Report. Brady Report it.
Good Thursday morning to you, Phoenix. Hello, world.
Hi.
Happy National Be Bald and Be Free Day.
That's me in a nutshell. This is my day.
That's right. You became free on Monday.
When you say
Or
bald,
Tuesday.
are you saying B-A-L-D or
B-A-L-D.
not L-L-E-D?
No.
Okay. Get bald and be free. That's what I say. Brady, welcome. You're bald and free.
Yeah.
Like an eagle.
Couple of basics.
Toledo, you're
fun
losing
facts.
it.
Oh man.
Be bald and be free today. That
F you
kid's-
guys.
You're fine. I'm not even going to look at you.
Yeah, whatever.
Look at Toledo Teenage
At
Sons
where?
made his hair disappear at a rate that's just ridiculous.
God.
This year,
This
I'd like
year
to
has
see
been rough.
a picture of you in January versus
I'll try
now.
and pull one up from about
You've
a year
lost
ago.
a ton this year.
I have.
Just get rid of it.
Yep.
Do you think you'd look dopey bald? See, you still
I
got.
do.
I think if I was you, I'd shave it to nothing.
This peak here that keeps going forward, but the widow's peaks are receding.
You got the U-turns.
You got to go with the mohawk right now.
You should go with shave it down to a 2 and have that like Statham thing going on.
Well,
that's
try it. I'll give it a run.
People look bald until you start growing bald out.
Oh, that's true.
You look more bald when the hair's longer.
Yeah. I feel that. Looking at it every morning.
Yeah.
Coming here.
You've lost a ton. I didn't realize. But be bald and be free. And it's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's not an insult.
Yeah. You won't see me grandstanding on, I've got hair. Nope.
Brady.
Yeah, sorry for the shot.
Toledo just passed
Due
the
for a cut
president.
pretty soon.
Are you?
In the U.S., you're twice as likely to die.
God, I wish a bow and arrow would float through the window right now. Hit him in his bald head.
In the U.S., you're twice as likely to die from your pajamas catching on fire than from Ebola during your lifetime.
I'm in pajamas more often than I'm around Ebola. That makes tons of sense. My odds increase because, well, I don't know. I don't own pajamas, but what I would consider my sleep clothes. Yeah.
In 1989, Blockbuster was so fast that a new store was opening every 17 hours.
Wow.
In its peak in 2004, there were 9,094 stores. It employed around 84,000 people.
Amazing.
We got one left still.
Yeah, but don't watch the documentary about it.
It sucked.
Terrible.
I thought it was going to be good.
So
and
did
I'm like,
I.
this is
It's
garbage.
Boring.
Phyllis Smith, who played the older motherly woman on The Office, was once an NFL cheerleader. She cheered for the Cardinals.
Phyllis did?
Yeah, back in the 70s.
No kidding. I cannot wrap my head around that. Phyllis was a cheerleader?
Yeah.
St. Louis liked him thick. So we should have a little extra.
Bit of
She looked
bouffant.
good. Toledo's giving the nod to it. Let's take a look at the picture. Put it on the big board.
Not what you'd expect.
Well, no, because I'm thinking of Phyllis from The Office. What happened to her? Time. Ravaged by time. Boy, those Cardinal cheerleading outfits sure sucked, though. It's like she's going to she's going to a...
She's in a sweater.
Like it's like some religious ceremony or something. That's Phyllis?
Bret.
I'm with him. Buzz, right.
Maybe John has the right idea. Jeez.
I'm gayer now than I've ever been. Quit showing me pictures of Phyllis Young. Those are the Cardinals cheerleading outfits of the 70s?
Forward thinking, the Bidwells have always been.
Were they baptizing kids, too? I mean, what's with the outfit? That is, might as well have been a turtleneck.
That's not.
Oh, that's not Phyllis. That's a lady in a bikini. I don't want to see any more Phyllis dressed up like that. We've done the work for you. Just let you know, don't look. It's not worth it.
That's like don't look at the car crash.
She looks better big and old than she does as a cheerleader in the 70s.
Toledo and Bret, you'll be excited about this. Coffee Mate has teamed up with Nestle, and they're rolling out Rice Krispie Treats non-dairy creamer.
Oof,
Yeah.
You are fat if you want Rice Krispies to dissolve into your coffee.
Well, they did make. They do make Fruity
S'mores
Pebbles
flavor.
creamer.
Coffee?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's got to be just.
It's awful.
Robert Fisher, by the way.
Oh, Robert Fisher.
Yeah,
that's
sorry.
right. Yeah.
Sad day for Ian Brackenberry. I don't know if I'll do a little review for you. A couple years ago, talked about the wizard in Christchurch, New Zealand. They have an official wizard, and he's on the payroll. He gets $11,000
A government
a year.
wizard.
Yep.
Because of Lord of the Rings, or is this the thing they've always had?
Well, it started in 1998.
Right around the time that was getting
Yeah.
made down there.
Anyway, they'd pay him $11,000 a year. You can pull up a picture of him. He's in the wizard hat and everything.
What qualifies you as a wizard? The hat.
I'm not sure.
Just the hat.
Yeah, probably the outfit. After 23 years, the city council voted no more wizard.
Costing too much?
$11,000 a year, and they're like, well, this is really worthwhile to throw this out there. And
Meeting come to order? Oh, we still have a wizard for? Not sure.
in response, Ian said he's invoked the specter of cancel culture, saying the Christchurch
looks good.
City Council. Yeah.
That's a good wizard. That picture, I would see wizard immediately.
Yep.
Mark Randall's kind of our wizard if you want to go see him. He's at the Safeway out there this morning. It's 83rd and Cactus.
We need to get him one of those hats.
He's our Gandalf. Yeah, a wizard for $11,000 a year seems reasonable at first, and
Walking
then
the
after
streets,
time,
bringing cheer to people.
When you realize you've thrown a couple $100,000 his way over the years, you're like, "Ugh, this wizard's not paying off like I'd hoped." Kind of like the WNBA.
Yeah, but we're not at that crossroads yet.
Well, we got to be pretty close.
Workers were just notified at a Target store in Kalamazoo, Michigan, that they'd be getting $2 per hour more during the 2 busiest weeks of the holiday season.
Nice.
Sounds good, but apparently it was lower than the boost that they were expecting. Then the next day, employees were given fortune cookies that said things like, "I see
fired.
money in your future, though it's not yours." The other one said, "This cookie fell on the ground."
That's
Target
funny.
insists the cruel fortune cookies were not a joke. They inadvertently ordered ones that had these kind of messages.
It's a cookie. If a fortune cookie is cruel, you're a weak person.
Yeah.
You're a pussy.
Thank you, Jordan. Tell you what, man. No, I don't have a job to lose. What a pussy,
You're
man.
getting $2 an hour more.
By the way, welcome to Target. My name's John. Thanks for shopping. I can do it, man. Knock wood if you're with me. Target specials, man. Here's your fortune cookie. Don't be a pussy. It's just a fortune cookie. If you lose it over a fortune cookie, you need to get off the planet.
Well, they were bummed out about their $2 boost.
Here's
and then
another
they got
thing,
their
Brady.
fortune cookies, and it makes matters even worse. Here's the thing about it, though. It's unclear the raise that the employees wanted.
Right.
But last year, Target also gave every employee a $500 Christmas bonus.
Here's the other thing. By the by, idiot people of America, your expectations aren't facts.
Yeah.
They're your expectations. Guess what they can be? Underwhelming.
Guess what else? Target can have a worse year this year and not give you the $500. Last year was a good year.
I expected 5 and you gave me 2. Well, you got ahead of yourself. Here's your 2. You want it or not?
Wish in one hand.
5. Yeah, that's right, Toledo. That's an old man thing, but it's true. Wish in one hand, man, and in the other, and see which one fills first. Huh? It's a picture of Phyllis from the Cardinals, man, with her top down.
What you think, John?
Nice.
Rhonda Novak lives in Tyrone, Pennsylvania. She's 52
Bret,
years old.
really?
Come on.
You laughed at Tyrone, Pennsylvania.
I had to think for a second. What's he snickering at now? Tyrone.
He started to snort
I
the
know.
mic. Turn your mic off.
Unbelievable.
Come on. There's got to be a line. Although it is kind of fun.
See?
You just think, who are we going to name the city after? Man, Tyrone got 25 and 5 last night. He is crushing it in the 5A. Intramurals, he's a killer. We're going to name the city after your ass, Tyrone. You keep it up. He's first player in the sitting dunk. Tyrone, Pennsylvania.
Rhonda was charged with 3 misdemeanor counts of terroristic threats, disorderly conduct, and trespassing. She got in an argument with her neighbor, ran back in her house, grabbed a knife.
Uh-oh.
Neighbor shuts the door. She knocks on the door violently with the handle of the knife.
Uh-oh.
The neighbor's looking out the window. She sees they're looking out the window, and she licks the blade of the knife while eye contact with the neighbor, saying, "I'm going to gut you like a trout."
That's a news story, a lady licking a knife?
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
It's for Halloween.
Well,
I
sure,
think,
I guess that's it. But nothing really occurred.
Other than the threats.
No, she got nutty and went inside. That happens every day. Gotta like that, though.
Yeah, I did it. This is one of the things you were wondering about boy bands.
Out loud?
So, like BTS, when you said, I can't tell if they're
the
boys
BTS?
Or,
Yeah, that's very hard to tell. They're androgynous.
This girl in China has apologized for deceiving fans after trying to join a boy band. They have a boy band camp in China.
Well, they have camps all over China. All sorts.
This is the YGN Youth Club. They create boy bands. And she went in there. She's 13 years old. Said she was a boy, and was actually.
They didn't check.
Made the cut. She was in some videos and stuff, and then finally came out and said, "Sorry, I didn't mean to deceive you. Just wanted to see if I could do it."
Are there all 3 pictures of her?
No, this is...
This is three different people?
Yeah, that's
oh my
three different
God.
people. That's actually her.
It is. That's three different people?
Yeah.
All right. Call me a bigot all day long, but tell me that you would have thought that's the same picture, the same that's the same person. Yeah, there's no getting around that.
This is like one of those spot the differences.
Right,
photos.
exactly. They're the exact same. Well, that's what I thought was funny when I was watching Squid Game. I thought the last episode would be the final 7 survivors are a new BTS band.
That's not the same person?
No,
being serious,
I'm the
too.
same. Yeah, no, one of them's a girl.
Wow.
That's what I watch those BTS videos, and a catchy little song, pop song. Not a huge fan. That Butter one they've got is stupid as stumps, but they're dancing around. I'm like, man, this is like the ultimate in not knowing one or the other. It's very androgynous.
Other
and we've
than
had
the
that
color of their hair.
Yeah, we've
That's
done
how
that before. Music's done that a ton of times, but in the 80s we had that. David Bowie and, Boy George, and we've done this before, but you just don't know what's what. But, yeah, and even the color of their hair, I don't know if that makes them a girl or a boy.
A man in Thailand recently showed up in the ER after he got his junk stuck in a bottle. It was stuck in a bottle opener. What'd you show?
Hey, you'll be all right with it.
He couldn't remove it because of the swelling. He was in a lot of pain, so he went to the hospital where they used a special device to cut the opener off.
In a bottle opener?
A friend suggested that, hey, this will make your junk bigger.
In a beer bottle opener?
Yeah.
So he has a tiny enough penis to get through the beer bottle opener?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pathetic. And you had to go to the hospital and show people that?
Yeah. Because of his good friend. Oh, stick your junk through this.
I'd die from
It'll
that.
enhance your size.
How? Because it cuts off
the
the circulation.
Took about an hour to cut it off. Yeah, it swelled up.
Weren't them girls doing that with pop bottles a couple years ago? With their lips, trying to make it big like
shot
Kylie
glasses.
or something?
The shot glass Kylie Jenner challenge, and the glasses were blowing up on their mouths.
Splitting lips.
Yeah, cutting them. Yeah, because it'll swell them up real quick.
Use the bottle opener as a C-ring.
Ooh. Did it work?
It did.
It's huge.
But it took him an hour and a half to cut it off.
That's because his crank got so big.
Yeah, went around it.
We tried it at home. I'm not bragging or anything. I don't think I could slide through the eye of a bottle opener. I couldn't. I know I couldn't. Unless it's one of those. Well, it wouldn't be gigantic because a bottle. It's the top of a bottle is always the same. Wow, that's sad.
Unless it's one of those Mickey's Big Mouth bottles.
Those are twist caps.
Yeah.
Mickey's big
shards.
And if you've got a Mickey's big, I hate to break it to you, but if you've got a Mickey's Big Mouth bottle or bottle opener, you got a big dick. Because you're not white.
A few weeks ago, I showed you those robots from MIT.
Yeah, dancing and
The
fighting.
Ghost Robotics is a company that makes them. They have they kind of those robot dogs.
Yeah.
And you see them run around. Well, now they've put a gun on the front of them.
Yeah,
and they
that's-
just showed an
doesn't
example
matter
that
of
they
time.
have.
Yeah.
You should see the picture. They're saying it's Paw Patrol meets the Terminator.
All inventions end up being war machines. Everything is good intentions, and then it turns into a war machine. Sting has a line in a song about that. I forget what it is, but it's a great line. It's basically, man's best intention always turns into a terrible disaster.
We'll end it with some radio videos.
Okay.
If you're going to pull up the robotic real quick, I don't know.
Oh, you had that? That was one of the radio videos?
No, it was a still shot.
Oh.
Okay. The first radio video is a TikTok trend. You ready for this?
Oh, no.
The scalp popping.
What?
What?
The Guardians are at it again. We've got to stop them.
Kids, knock it off. Doctors are coming out. So what they do is your hair,
Yeah.
we can't pop it.
It's bald and free.
Yeah. And they take a strand of hair,
Yeah.
enough that you can twist it around,
Right.
and then you pull up. And it separates the skin, your
From
head
your
skin
skull?
from your skull, and it makes a pop noise.
Ah!
Oh, these kids are assholes.
Yeah. Go Dr. Lynn,
Lynn.
Sunrise Urology. Oh, so it's
You,
girls
twisted
doing
it,
this.
and then you run around your finger twice.
Oh, this is
Yeah, start lower,
Yeah,
like.
I wasn't close enough to
No,
the skull.
this is
Oh
not
my God, I'm
gonna be
scared of you.
good. Me too.
These like flyaways are on the way.
still worried about the fashion once she
Yeah.
tries to pop her skull.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Ready?
Yeah, go.
It just sounds like a knuckle cracking.
There's a second one you can see on the top here.
Same girl?
I think
The other girl, I think they
they did it to each other. This is what happens at slumber parties. My head's all loose already. I can just pick the skin up off it. I don't think it would pop. So does this cause like internal hemorrhaging and stuff? And
that's what the doctor said.
We could hope so.
because your head bleeds like crazy, especially around the skull. Oh God, your kids are dumb, all of them.
Dude, you better shave your kid's head.
Yeah, it's gonna be doing this.
Shaved his own head, so I'm good there. I'm good there.
You're going to take all the plungers out of the house, and this idiot's going to try to.
It can cause bleeding onto your scalp.
Yeah,
creates a sore on your head too.
Oh, that's it. So it's not dangerous.
Well,
creates a chicken nugget like what you
scalp
had.
is never good.
Well, I did have that lump on my head. It was just a fat deposit.
The next one is a guy that calls a warthog up on his porch.
Okay.
It's a pet warthog and says, "Wonder if I can pet it."
Where do warthogs live, Brady?
In Africa.
Is that where they are?
Yeah.
Is that what Timba and Simone? Wasn't one of them a warthog?
In the
Timon,
yeah.
Pumbaa.
Pumbaa. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm an adult, for God's sakes. Pumbaa.
And Christy has her Waylon.
Oh, she's got Waylon the warthog. That's right.
And this is about the size of
Here
Waylon.
he comes.
It's a wild one, though.
Oh, my goodness, and he's huge.
Big one.
Yeah.
Is it just in somebody's house? Where are they?
I don't know.
Wonder if we can pet him.
Africa's a safe bet.
Wonder if we can pet him.
Hi, boy.
Can we touch him?
Get him.
No, don't.
Kill.
Help me!
Idiot. I love when wildlife wins. Show it again.
If we can pet him.
This is going to happen to you someday.
No way.
You're always touching animals.
I know.
No, don't.
This would be you, Brady. Oh, is that a great attack or what? That idiot. Help me. He's got a warthog on him. I just watched how Brady's going to die. That's exactly how you're going to die.
I've been around Waylon.
Right.
Man, he's a powerful
and you
animal.
don't want to be on the wrong side of him.
No.
And he can't tell you he's having a bad day.
No.
And they're strong, and they've got those weird mouths that you don't, but this is going to happen to you. Ooh, look at that mountain lion. He's walking right towards us. I think he's used to people, probably getting fed by campers. Come here, Phil.
Help me. Why?
Brady's last words are going to be help me while he's disemboweled by an owl. All right.
next
At
one
least
is
it'll be the best video ever on KUPD Boss, KUPD.
Oh, yes.
Some golf trick shots.
Okay.
These guys are hitting drivers,
Oh,
bouncing the
you
ball
needed
around.
to close with the warthog. This is not one that's going to
Well,
be
I'll close
better
with
than that.
another
You got
one,
to.
Andrew.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
On the spaceship, now I'm a space cadet.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So they're basically hitting it off a little ramp, and then the ball comes back, and they hit it again. Is this fake?
I don't know. I looked at it a couple times. I'm like, I don't think it is.
I don't know. You know how hard this would be? You can't have hand-eye coordination like that. That might be doctor.
You're calling it?
I just don't want it to be real because that makes me even less talented at stuff.
We'll end it with this one. A
right.
lady walking across some stones.
On a koi pond. Looks beautiful. It's very Asian. She's walking across a... little trail of stones over a pond.
Oh, no, exactly.
Listen to her. Oh, my God.
Oh, no. It's a different trend.
That's
a different
funny.
scalping.
She's trying to be so cute as she tiptoes
Scalp
across.
popping.
Oh, my God. She's adorable. Oh, man.
She was adorable.
She was. And now she's contused. I'm not an animal. Will you still love me? For 90 days. Just to
2 years, according to yesterday's report.
You stay 2 years after
No
an accident?
pregnancy, remember? She concussed.
Oh, that's right. Concussion for a couple. Yeah. You don't stay for 2 years, though.
That's what he said.
That's if you're trying to get her pregnant or not. You can't have sex with her now.
Well,
She's a monster.
He wasn't able to propose to her after that.
Was that what they were doing?
No,
She was running across the pond to get the ring?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one. Show the warthog again.
All right.
Yeah, the 60 days max you stick around just so everybody thinks that you're a good guy. You can't stay after 60. That's a long time, but that's really good. Get 30 days, you'd still get the good guy status, but he only stayed 30 days after accident.
Here he comes. Oh, my goodness, and he's huge.
Where are
Hello,
they?
boy.
It's like Australia or
It's like
something.
I think they're in South Africa.
Hi, boy.
Can we touch him?
No.
Don't.
Oh, I love it. He walks so. Help me! It's like they're being approached by a puppy. The warthog has to think this food is dumb. Run! You're gonna make it this easy or a buffet? Warthogs eat meat.
No. Well,
yeah, they do.
I don't know.
Seem to have a taste for it, Brady.
I'm sure they probably wouldn't.
That Hannibal movie, they eat.
Those are
all
pigs.
Yeah, but that's Warthog's a pig.
Yeah, I like the ones you're talking about. I think they're
mostly
those
vegan.
Are people eater ones. I think
Insects.
warthogs are the ones that just eat ground stuff.
No.
People.
Go ahead. Ask that guy.
Well, it didn't eat him. It just knocked
You
him
don't
over.
know that?
That's true. We didn't see the ending. Wait for the
dead.
sequel.
I'm sure if there's a dead carcass around there,
Brady,
they might chow on that.
You're going to die from that. That is the way you go. If you're not careful, because if you're in a resort and a warthog, look at this, Herbert Herbs. Daddy, I think we should probably hoof it. Let's Bigfoot this out of here. What do you say?
He's friendly, you can tell. It's a resort warthog. They're used to people tossing food to him. It's your little fella.
If warthogs have the opportunity, they will scavenge on meat.
If they have it. But they're not seeking it.
Doesn't look like
It just lays on. That's why I thought they were just kind of like, they're like those fish that
They're
eat
like,
all the...
I mean, pigs. Pigs will eat anything.
Pigs, you can feed them meat. Like, they want it.
If you throw
Like,
it
I
down
think if
there,
you threw lettuce and bugs and then meat, the warthog would go to the lettuce.
Yeah, another one.
it'd
They
eat
don't
everything.
hunt. They don't hunt it down, but
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
do eat meat.
Okay.
Yeah.
They eat everything. Pigs eat everything.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if warthogs were like aggressive
Predatory.
predators.
Yeah.
But they will be with you, Brady. The day you call me, I'm in the hospital. You're not going to believe this. Well, let me guess. I won't know the animal, but something attacked you. How'd you do that? Come on. This is inevitable.
John, I got to be honest. I was rooting for the owl in that last video.
All of us were. The owl was like, what's this asshole want?
He was eyeballing me.
He's an owl. That's his job, is to look at the idiot. Like, am I in trouble? Or should I just gut it?
I wanted a little piece of meat in my hand that I could hand feed him.
That would be what takes you
This is
down.
going to die from that. The only difference is the owl's thinking, I don't know if I can get through that stomach.
Yeah. He's like,
That's going to take forever.
he sizes him up.
I'm going to stay up here on the... I'm going to go after a puppy.
No, dummy.
That thing's going to be... I mean, I'd be eating for months. Tell the other owls, maybe have a murder or a parliament.
There you go.
That's it. 83rd Avenue and Cactus is where Mark's sitting this morning. Mark Randall, the harbinger of all tickets, the man with the gate, the key, all the stuff. He's got Slipknot, Primus, A Day to Remember. What else did he say he had? He had extra tickets to
Thrice.
Slither and Thrice.
Skillet.
Or Skillet,
yeah.
I mean, yeah. These KUP deployment is going on right now. And Mark, our veteran, 83rd Avenue and Cactus, helping us out this morning. That's a beautiful thing. So head on out there. He's out there right now. We'll talk to him in just a little bit. There goes your Brady report.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What the hell?
98.
I'm not cool with this at all.
KUPD.
You've been listening to Holmberg's Morning Sickness Podcast, brought by our friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Eric'sFamilyBBQ.com.